HMV. So this was on our way to our first HMV Telford. I was really excited through this whole car journey, and this is when we got there. Everyone at the shop was amazing, and one of the best gigs I've done at the HMVs. This was me being relieved after doing one. So this was on our way to the next HMV Shrewsbury, and I got some classic McDonald's water and drew on myself with eyeliner. And then we got to HMV Shrewsbury. That's me in my awesome white suit. I looked kind of fly. Whoa. And this was after we were packing up. Overall, it was a good experience. I can't wait to do it again.
Hey guys, welcome back to another follow along vlog. This time we're going to the studio. So this was my fit for the day. Pretty basic because, let's face it, no one's looking at me. And after this, we set out on our way. So this was some scenery we encountered. Tesco meal deal. And some artwork outside the studio. So this is inside the studio, and this is where I come to mix, master and record all of my songs. And the guys at Magic Garden Studios, I couldn't thank enough because they are awesome. And this song I am especially pleased with. So big thanks to those guys. This was me just messing around in the studio because no one was there. And after our successful day, shutting the door, I made the last song of my album that comes out September 20th. Hey guys, come along with me to my first gig of the coronation weekend. So this was all of us getting ready to go. Soon after this, we hit the road. The gig wasn't too far away from us, so that was really convenient. And this is when we got there. Everyone was really nice. And we got inside, set up, and admired their beautiful decorations. And just like that, the gig was done. This was us packing up, admiring the beautiful hall. And overall, it was a really good gig, and I'm excited for the rest of the weekend.
Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of the coronation weekend, featuring my cat. So, after saying goodbye to my lovely cat, we got ready to go. I had all my gear ready because it's an overnight stay this weekend. And we started on the road. We got talking about some random stuff on the way because it was a 2-hour drive, so that was fun. And then when we got to the venue, it was quite rainy if you can't see. And I realised I forgot my shoes. There's a story about that in another video on my TikTok. Then I got changed. We saw a poster of me in the venue, and I got ready to sing. And then finished the second half. Then I finished what I was meant to do, and then they asked me to stay, so I did some extra. And it was a good gig, and I can't wait to do the next one tomorrow.
Hey guys, come with us for day 3 of the coronation weekend. I ignore my bedhead. So we started off the day with some chilled breakfast, and we also found out there was a pool, so, you know, this was us doing a fit check before going to the pool, and I think we smashed it. This was us, at the pool, and we went swimming, and it was really nice, and our hair was drenched after, obviously. So this was us when we got back to the hotel room. I did my hair, and we checked out, and this was, a little lake outside the hotel, which I thought was quite cool. So then we got on our way. It was about 40 minutes from the hotel we were staying in, so that was really convenient. And then we got to the gig really early. We did a full sound check with all the lights working, and I tested my microphone, as seen. And fast forward a couple hours, I got changed and was loving life, and then I did my gig, and it was a great gig. Hey guys, come with me to do a pre-party Eurovision gig in Liverpool. So the newly revamped Mobile pulled up, and I got myself some Prime and my Switch, and we started our little slow trek up there. This was us going under the Mersey Tunnel and emerging from it. So from here we went into central Liverpool, and I got to my venue, Lime Street Central, which is that building right there. We got there quite early, so this was before anyone was there, a few hours before. And we did some exploring, saw this nice view of the little birds. And went into a shopping centre, got myself a little Eurovision scarf for the gig, and saw one of my friends busking. She is honestly amazing. I will tag her into this video. And again, saw some views when we were getting our McDonald's. I got changed for my gig, and I finished it. And it was a really good gig, but our night wasn't over. We popped into the Cavern Club afterwards and saw this amazing band called Beatles Complete, and it was an amazing gig. Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog, and I've decided to call this series Macy O on the road. So we started by getting stuck in traffic. I made myself some history notes and got myself some Prime. Then we saw some views and carried on along the road until we got to the venue where we saw some advertisements outside. So after this we headed in, saw a dartboard, which was cool, and we set up all our gear, obviously. Then I got changed into my all black fit. Woohoo! And then halfway through the gig I was just relishing in lights because why not? And then this was me after the gig. After this, we got back on the road and we're staying in a hotel called Haydock Park. Stay along for part 2.
Hey guys, welcome back to episode 8 of Macy O on the road. So this was the hotel we were staying in. It was really nice, and yeah, this was the outfit I had on for breakfast, and breakfast banged. I had a scrambled egg sandwich, and this was mum. And for some reason there was Prosecco. If anyone can tell me why, please let me know. So afterwards we went swimming and mum helped me brush my hair, and then we checked out and there was a nice waterfall. So afterwards we decided to do some busking in Liverpool, and this was us in a sketchy car park lift. And I sang some of my own songs and met some lovely people and went for a walk. Afterwards we got Subway and then searched out some history by going to Penny Lane. And we also found the houses of Paul McCartney and John Lennon, which was super, super cool. Before the gig, actually way before the gig, we decided to go to the docks. And I'd never been before, so it was really fun for me. Then we made our way to the gig. This was before and this was after. I was exhausted, but it was a great gig and a great weekend. Hey guys, welcome back to Macy O on the road, and please ignore this leftover makeup while we go to How the Light Gets In festival. So I got changed after I had a shower and spent way too long on this eye makeup. And afterwards, they got into their Macy O t-shirts and we started off on the road. And honestly, some of the views were just incredible, from the Clee Hill to when we got into Wales itself. So when we got into Hay on Wye, we saw some signposting for How the Light Gets In festival. Then when we got there, we saw they had a Ferris wheel, and we took a little stroll before my actual set. Arrived at the stage, which I was performing on, took a little pre-shot, and I thoroughly enjoyed this festival and would love to do this again.
Hey guys, sorry this is so late, but come with us to the Wild Festival. So we stopped off and saw some cute fishies, I got changed, and we got on our road, saw some pretty views, and then we got there. It was so pretty there, it was so bright, sunny, and everyone was up for a great time. So that was me after I finished my gig, and then we stayed and watched some of the other people, and I got to go on again, and it was a great gig.
Hey guys, come with us for a gig at the 1957 in Barmouth. So obviously Barmouth is in Wales, so we got some great views on the way down, and I thought I'd document as many as I could for you. Here's the beach, and this was us when we went to the beach. We had an amazing time. Then we got to the gig a couple hours early, so we went back, I got changed. Then when we got back to the gig again, there was a nice flower wall before we started the gig. And this was after the gig, and we caught it just in time because there was thunder, but it was a great.
Hey guys, welcome back to Macy O on the road, and this time come with us to do our first ever gig in Bristol. So on the way down we decided to make a pit stop, and I got a berry smoothie, which was one of the best things I've ever had. So then we got into Bristol and arrived at our venue, which was the Rising Sun, and I got my sunglasses on and headed on in. So we set up all our usual equipment and I had a bit of a look around, and this was our mixing table for the night. If you can see me, I'm in the reflection of that iPad. And then at halftime, I stopped to appreciate some great art behind me. And then this was at the end of the gig. It was an amazing gig and I truly loved it. Hey guys, welcome back to Macy O on the road, and come with us to do a gig for the people who had just run Race for Life. So this gig was a bit more up north, so we saw some great views going up there. And this is when we got there, and since they were all still running, we got there early, we did a thorough sound check. Then I got changed and we had a nice little selfie. And since these people had just run Race for Life, there was a buffet put on for them, which was lovely. Then I did one half of the gig and we were playing some music in between, and the gig went amazingly. Then afterwards we stumbled upon this roller rink, which was one of the biggest in the country, and we got some skates on and it was a great gig and weekend. Hey guys, welcome back to Macy O on the road, and come with us to do a gig at the Boar's Head. So when we started off on our travels, the weather was lovely, and on our travels we saw a big bus. Then I looked out the window when it was raining, and this rain eased up a bit as we got further down the road. Then we got to the venue, and halfway through it started raining again. And this was everyone after my first set, and this was me after my first set. So then I went on again, and this was at the end. I was so warm, but everyone was nice, and it was such a great gig. I love this place. Hey guys, welcome back to Macy O on the road, and come with us to do a gig in Bath. So, getting ready, I'm always very chaotic, so this is the energy I always have. And after I got ready, we set out on the road and saw a Home Bargains lorry. Wow. And we stopped at the same service station to get the amazing smoothie. If any of you remember, it still tastes good. So as we got further down the road, I got more and more unhinged. This is just that. And we got to the pub and we set up all my equipment. Soon after this, I did my first half, which went very well. So I got on, did another half, and they liked me so much that they asked me to do the extra, which I happily did. We found out Mum was bad at filming, and I got some chicken nuggets to end the night, and it was a great gig.